There we go. There we are. Good morning, dear Tibetians. I want to greet every member of the Billion Coin through this YouTube media. As one of the broadcasters of the Billion Coin, I would like to contribute to make my contribution this morning. Today is the 4th of December 2018. We are actually in the nearing or in the celebratory season. As we know that Christmas is a season of giving, a season of happiness. We are also doing the same thing in the Billion Code, where we have members, millions of members who have managed to do the redemption. In other words, I always liken to someone who does redemption as someone who opens a new shop. We have got new shops now in TPC, particularly new members, those who managed to join us for the past 4 to 5 months ago. They have been collecting cookies, and these cookies now have been redeemed into kringles. And once they are kringles, they become our medium form of exchange. Kringles are spendable. We would be actually spending these kringles together with our newest members. So I want to congratulate those newest members throughout the globe who managed to take part of our promotional activities so far. Since we know that we have got the 24 and the 48-hour cookie rewards, that was recently introduced and it is still ongoing. So I have realized that many people have actually taken interest into this 24-hour and the 48-hour promotion, which is a good sign, because this is not only about accumulating cookies, but it impacts on the growth of our community at large. Remember, we are not yet a liquid currency. We are building towards being a mature liquid currency one day, known as the Billion Coin. For now, we are in the distribution phase, and we have just embarked on the redemption process, where we are going to have our communities growing, and our communities will be will be able to transact through their kringles, and would be cash flowing as well, because we have actually realized that if one has got a TPC 009 wallet, one will always be able to cash flow when one brings in new members, because our coin is attached to membership growth. Now, my dear TPCians, my dear leaders, I want to salute all of those people who have actually proved that things can happen in the Billion Coin community. Now, for today, allow me to invite you once again to take a walk with me into our recent articles in the admin blog, since you know that we are always entitled to share as broadcasters what comes from the admin. Let me invite you once again to go into our KRINGLE Cash back office so we can be able to access the good news coming all the way from the admin blog. As you know, I'm just trying to go through my KCBO. Obviously, you have to go to the education portal of our KRINGLE Cash back office. And our KRINGLE Cash back office, it has got all the information. It has got all the entries where we can access more information. Now, have a look here. This is one of the newest articles. It says, "Who is Pantera Dora?" It's not a secret, it's a video. Who is Pantera Dora? It's not a secret. This is a video which you can access on your own and watch it. listen to it, watch as a member of the Billion Coin, Pantera Dora Private Society, standing in peace and honor. Honor the life force in all beings. Exalt all life and do what is best for all. This is an interesting article. I'm inviting each member to access, to read, to click here. Take your time at your own comfort and learn more things connected to our community. Then the other article goes as the master key to TPC success is to encourage fast duplication. This is a video poster article picture. You can read here. I think we will come back and read here. Let me just highlight some of the newest blogs. This one says the TPC message and the recruiting process is in complete alignment. Are you in alignment with TPC? If you click this one, you will be able to listen to our seasoned leader, our community leader, Mr. Randy Wilson, taking us through this article. I kindly invite members of the Billion Coin to be attached to these daily posters, which are always available for members of the Billion Coin all over the world. The other article says December 3rd, 2018, English send button meeting starts now. This concerns the weekly meetings, dear members. We have to attend this English meeting in numbers each and every Monday. As a paid up member, your send button is turned on. Please take time to attend to the panel of leaders. Mr. Randy Wilson always conducts the Monday send button live broadcast together with other leaders there. So let us attend so that we get the information, we get the knowledge, we get to access the right information from our seasoned leader, Mr. Randy Wilson. It goes on to say billions of digital currency will be distributed by the end of November 2018. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. The send button meetings, the send button keyword will only be one word. So this is for me and you to access the information. Yesterday, they were deliberating on the KRINGLE Private Society of the Billion Coin. Let us access these important updates for us to be able to be aligned, my dear TBians. Then let us have a look also on some few articles. There, with Cameroon leaders, share the TPC spirit with an orphanage. Let us click here and see Mr. Derek Mbe with his Cameroonian team. You see, things are happening in the Billion Coin. People are well organized out there, smart people with smart visions, people with one vision, with one objective. They are driving the massive growth campaign as they do this. See these nice pictures. Everybody has got a smile on the face. It shows that they are happy, they love what they do. This is a very good example of what Mr. Derek Mbe is doing there in Cameroon. Check here this slide. The Billion Coin, ending global poverty, is our mission. Just have a look here. This wonderful poster. This is a leader, a true leader in his true dimensions. You can check. This is very good. This is encouraging indeed to see such activities going around all over the globe. Check these youngsters. They are in the TPC community. They are influenced in a positive way. Just imagine at this stage, as younger as these children, if they can adopt the billion coin concept and understand the mission and the vision of the billion coin, how far we are taking this wealth. We are taking this wealth too far. Dear leaders, allow me once again to share with you. This one says, are you stockpiling cookies by waiting to push redeem now button? This is also a video of which you can have it at your own home comfort, the comfort of your own. Listen to seasoned players like Mr. Stephen Kefi. They will always guide us. They will always give us a clear vision of what TPC is all about. Then the last one is this one. I will just end because there are too many. Big changes are coming. Have you protected yourself? You click here and get to know what is coming and how you can protect yourself. X222 report financial. The only problem with us people is that we are lazy to read. That is the only bad part about us. We are lazy to read. We are lazy. If we can try and do away with this laziness of reading, I think we would become a much empowered nation. Anyway, without waste of time, this is what I want us to look today. The key master to TPC success is to encourage fast duplication. Let us read here. The master key to TPC success is to encourage fast duplication. There we are, Mr. Stephen Kefi. You can as well, at your own time, click and get to understand him. The massive growth campaign coming soon. We have got these, which you need to analyze and understand as members of the Billion Coin, because we are about in the driving of the massive growth campaign. Now, I want us to dwell on this one. It goes on to say, what if I told you that we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? It says, what if I told you that we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? That would be a very good news. That would be a wonderful news for us. That's what we need to achieve. Anyway, let me read. Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time. Lack of belief. And I want to turn that around by the end of this article. Collectively, if we will believe we can do this, we will achieve it. We need to believe. Let's start by looking at how this will benefit you and also all other members in TPC, right? Picture this in your mind. It's the end of January 2019, and the admin wallet is empty, and we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires and tens of millions of small business owners accept 100% TPC for their goods and services. TPC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves, right? We are imagining now. TP is just as good as any paper money because 1 billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TPC KRINGLE coins. No one would want to oppose an effort to finally end poverty globally? Of course, no one. People power is chanted in every corner, sorry, in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. TPC is a movement of people power. Yes, it's a movement of people power on a mission to end poverty globally. And with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TPC billionaire at the end of January 2019. Even if a member only gets one whole TPC coin, they would become a TPC billionaire. Yes, we know that. It would bring you complete financial peace of mind, right? Of course. You are set for life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of KRINGLEs to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first ahead of a mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Right? Luxury for all will come in time. But this is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have, right? I, as admin, highlighted, will set up a global database and I will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. We'll set up a global database and I will invite the poor of the world, of the earth, to register into it, right? Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect the billion members to each sponsor 3 to 5 poor people in this database. Okay? Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grains of gold worth of KRINGLEs as a kickstart. Then we would organize as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process, and at some point we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to detect how the many live. This is why this mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed, right? Which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity, even among the poor. Mad dashes to luxury must be discouraged, as I have said before. I don't want this article to be too long, so you will need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025, then 2030, through 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will be happily in complete abundance and prosperity. Right? Let's remember, let's go ahead. Pay close attention to what is said within the dashboard of KCBO. It starts with rapid rewards, 2 who get 2, and so on. Look at the two who get two column in the massive growth campaign poster, right? Rapid rewards is based on duplication. Two who get two day by day. Periods become days in the massive growth campaign, and in just 31 days, 1 liter would create 1 billion members below them. We already have millions of members, so this effort will not just come from 1 liter. We are much closer to the goal of having 1 billion members than what you might think. Woo! We are much closer. It says we are much closer to the goal of having 1 billion members than what you might think. The answer, the master key is to encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing right now. There are 1,000 distractions within the TPC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt within the minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. The one idea that will completely heal our TPC community is to encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one idea. New members see a 24-hour and 48-hour timers once they pay the admin fee. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the new members to use the script and instructions provided within the dashboard of KCPO. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them using the genealogy tool in KCPO and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrencies to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All leaders should become cash centers locally to keep the speed of growth going, right? KRINGLEs are magic coins during the distribution phase. KRINGLEs are magic coins during the distribution phase of TPC compared to market coins. With market coins, you can only sell what you have purchased, but our coins are magic. Please take this in mind. Our coins are magic. The cookie rewards system allows our members the ability to access an abundance of coins that are not purchased. During the redemption extension, even our newest members can have more coins than they can spend. We deliver on our promise to provide abundance. These magic coins, can allow mass quantities of people to immediately go full-time in TPC. The more full-time members we have, the faster we will grow. Yes, of course. This one is a chart which shows the holiday promo cookie rewards. Since you know that our newest members are required to transact from as little as 4 grains worth of KRINGLEs during this holiday promotion. This also goes with some incentives which the newest members will get. So all our newest members, they need to do a transaction of at least 4 grains, 8 grains, 12 grains, 16 grains, 20 grains, 24 grains, 22 grains, 28 grains, 32 grains, 36 or even 40 grains during this holiday promo, so that they will be able to be rewarded these cookies. You can see for 4 grains, you get 100,000 cookies. 8 grains is 250,000. 12 grains, you get 500,000. 16 grains, you get about 1 million cookies. These are all cookies. And once you refer, there are some referral cookie rewards as well, running on the right-hand side. is quite a very substantive promotion for our newest members. So the ball is in your court, my dearest, newest members. Right, let's go ahead. The final piece is now in place. The final piece is now in place. The holiday promo, one of the things choking up fast duplication was that 40 grains was out of reach for so many, and that slowed growth. Yes, it was too much for other poor communities to raise. Now, sponsors can get compensated while new members have a tired system to complete transactions. In some countries, 4 grains is what we can, or 4 grains is what can be earned daily for a day's worth of work at a typical job. In those countries, sponsors should be happy to receive 4 grains just for completing a simple transaction. A full-time sponsor would be blessed to do 1 transaction a day instead of hard labor at a job for the same amount after 8 hours of work, right? Right, okay. Also, new members are encouraged to do multiple transactions during the holiday promo because of the benefits that come through accumulating within it. No matter where you live in the world, this holiday promo allows you in principle to earn a day's worth of income just by doing 1 transaction a day. If in your country, the average pay is 20 grains a day, then that is what should be promoted as a starting point in your country. Members having daily cash flow at or above average incomes in their countries will be able to show the benefits of going full-time in TPC. Lead by example. Get your cash flow going daily in TPC. People will respect that. Yes, of course. Everyone just needs to get in where they fit in on their first day as a new member following the 5-day instructions on the dashboard of KCBO. Sponsors recruit and recruits quickly become sponsors all in a single day. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and so on is how fast a team could grow on a daily basis. You just need to believe in it is possible and use all of the tools you are provided. Now, fast duplication is not enough. That as an idea has no ongoing support. On paper, it looks good, but it is missing something. Encourage fast duplication. Completes it. Encourage turns the idea of fast duplication into a cycle. Do it. And then encourage others to do it. I want to see and hear those 3 words everywhere within the TPC community. We need to focus on the meaning of these 3 words, and the broadcasters should be explaining these 3 words over and over again like a drum beat. Picture in your own mind the whole TPC community getting excited about these 3 words. Visualize all of the TPC members taking action based on these 3 words. See the growth of the community speed up because of it. In your mind, this is the master key to TPC success, and it will open every door of success from the micro to the macro inside of the TPC community. This one key makes all doors open. This one key makes all doors open. Take this picture. We accept 50% TPC, 50% cash. Other communities are doing a wonderful job. A picture is worth 1,000 words. You can have a look here. You can see on your own that TPC is alive. TPC is ongoing. TPC is for me and you. There we are, my dearest members. We need to encourage duplication. Let us encourage our newest members to be active. The main force behind the whole drive is to get each registered member fully plugged into the system of the billion coin. Once they join us, after redemption, they have what they like to stand on their own. They will have KRINGLEs. They will also have to learn the TPC system. You see, they must bring on their new prospects and share this abundance lifestyle through the distribution of KRINGLEs. They need to know how to do the broadcast, how to attend the send button meetings, how to engage themselves, their newest members as well, into these promotions, particularly the 24-hour and the 48-hour growth rapid rewards. So if we concentrate on following the system and on doing the right things, then we will be able to make it happen. Reading the blog also, discussing TPC ways of doing things. We need to be happy and excited about what we are doing. We need to bring this to this light to the whole world. We cannot afford to put the light behind or below the table. We need to bring the light for everyone to see. Let us share the gift of the billion coin, of the KRINGLE, the cash gift. Let us be able to send out the message out there and share it. One day I also raised the issue that it is festive season, where we meet various people coming from various places. We need to open our eyes up wide open. Let us interact with people and share the gift and tell them about our medium of exchange known as the KRINGLEs. My dearest leaders, my dearest communities, this is what I wanted us to have a look this morning. This is my contribution for the day. I would be encouraging more members to actually follow the system of the billion coin and also seek advice wherever you need. If you need any assistance, get aligned. Let us enjoy in doing this business, especially the massive growth campaign. If we do this, if we follow the steps properly, we are able to engage in a massive growth campaign in a positive way, because our coin is attached to humanity. We need people to join us. Let us help our newest members during this holiday promo. Let them actually transact at least 4 grains of KRINGLEs as a way of incentivizing our oldest members as well, and as well as an advantage to them to be able to redeem by the end of January 2019. Once our newest members are able to redeem, they will have this TPC 009 containing KRINGLEs, and they will be able to engage their newest people as well. So if that happens, automatically it's an explosion of newest people coming into join us. Without us noticing, we might find ourselves having been able to attain the 1 billion membership that we need. We have been asked by admin to keep this imagination here in our heads. Just imagine by the end of January, if when we get the announcement that we have attained 1 billion registered members, Just imagine the time when we can hear such great news that almost merchants around the world have accepted TPC 100% for their goods and services. Just imagine good news coming out through this blog, this very blog that you read every day, to find that TPC has created about 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires in her new economy. Won't that be an excitement? It will be nice. So the only way to do is for us to combine our efforts, is for us to drive the massive growth campaigns. Take this idea of bringing 2 by 2 issue of bringing people, as it is laid by the 24-hour and the 48-hour rapid reward system. Just imagine how this world would be at peace. Just imagine 1 billion members having met it in actually pushing towards this growth, having adopted TPC as a liquid currency, because our strength lies in our membership growth. Our strength lies in our in unity. Our strength lies behind unifying. Our strength lies behind getting behind the TPC admin. That is where our strength is. Our TPC is not an open-based market coin. It is a coin attached to membership growth. My dear TPCians, I wanted just to contribute this encouragement. We need to stay encouraged about what we do, and we need to stay encouraged about forging ahead in as far as the massive growth campaign is concerned. Allow me once again to say thank you very much. I want to salute each and every members out there who have managed to make it, or who are still driving towards the massive growth campaign. May our Lord bless each one of us as we engage in the massive growth campaign on a daily basis. May you keep focused till we meet again. For now, allow me to say bye until we meet again. I thank you.